This last couple of years has been crazy. I have fixed so many rifles for so many people, from friends to students to my kids, everything, my own, and every single time is drag out the freaking toolbox. We did get a chance to get into SHOT Show this year, and it was actually pretty surprising. We're going to be showing you guys some of the new Lewis Machine & Tool rifles. We've got an AR-10, we've got an AR-15 coming. We've already got an AR-15 that we did a video on. If you haven't seen the video on that one, go back and check it out. 16-inch barrel, 1,240-ish yards kind of thing. We ran out of adjustment on it. And it's a flat top receiver, and I didn't have a set of 20 MOA rings for that at the time. Now, with these new rifles, we've got 20 MOA unimount type setups from Warren. Thanks very much, guys. And it's always a pleasure dealing with you guys. Warren is just a fantastic company. They're my go-to for mounts, and they just never let me down. They're super quick in their service, and they're super friendly. So, we, like I said, have had a lot of rifles come and go, and with that comes setup, with that comes maintenance, that kind of thing too. So it was getting kind of tiresome having to drag out this huge freaking toolbox, you know, and pick through it looking for bits and stuff like that. So one of my goals at SHOT Show this year was to find stuff that would make it easier for us to look after our rifles and to save us time. Because if you're like me, I'm a family guy. I've got 5 kids, I've got 3 dogs, I'm going to school, my butt is usually glued to a seat typing away on a computer or something like that. And so I don't have a lot of time, you know, and pretty much zero spare time. There's always something to do. So I wanted some problems solved. And what I came away from SHOT Show with was the Fix-It Sticks kits. And these little kits they're slick. They're really, really slick. They're a sweet design. They have MOLLE on the outside. They've got a rubber keeper in the middle. You know, everything is just contained. You don't have loose parts floating around. You don't have like a billion little pieces that you gotta like fit back together like a puzzle, basically. Well, you know, it's raining or pissing on you or whatever, or it's snowing or windy, you just got this little kit like this if you're dealing with ARs, that kind of stuff, gas guns. And if you're dealing with precision rifles like I do all the time, you've got this little kit which comes with this T-handle, and it comes with a bunch of different torque limiters. Now, if anybody out there is familiar with like torque limiters for vehicles, these like for lug nuts and stuff, these are pretty much exactly the same thing. These are a click type, these small ones, and this is a slip type, meaning that this will actually internally stop turning, and you can actually keep turning the handle, but it'll never go past 65 inch pounds. Trying to get this done quick and losing my voice. We have worked on a whole bunch of new equipment to do with our camera and our shooting and stuff like that. We even picked up a drone, so you can expect some pretty cool stuff in the near future. So that's it. I wasn't really even thinking about it. That's how you set it up. It is that fast. These are slick little kits. The company is really, really good to deal with. The owner is super, super nice. It was absolutely a pleasure meeting him at SHOT Show. I will say he did mention that this is usually what goes out to military and police. These black collars, the civilian stuff is red for whatever reason. That's just how they made them. So I like the black. It's pretty slick. The red looks really cool too, though. The finish on these is excellent. I'm not kidding. Like I have snap-on tools and stuff like that too, and this is every bit as good. These are magnetized, and I'll show you the other ones that come in the other kit. These are magnetized as well too, and they're a little bit of a puzzle when you're trying to initially put them together, like when you're setting them up for, like, say, scrubbing an AR-15, you know, locking lugs or something like that. But once you get the hang of it, it's pretty easy. There's a couple of little bits that, like, sit in here, and I always do this backwards, but what you want to do is put the male end there, and then you're going to take your two, I'm just going to partially put these together, then you're going to take your two brass extension rods, okay, and you're going to thread on whatever bit you want. Then you're going to take your handle here, and you're either going to put it in like a T-handle, or you're going to put it like this, like a screwdriver, and scrub it out, and then you're done. That's it.